Associate Professor Dr. Wan Zuhaini Saad, Director, Academic Excellence Division, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Malaysia. Associate Professor, Technologist Dr. Muhammad Syabani Abu Bakar, Director of Universiti Teaching and Learning Centre, or UTRC, Chairperson 5th International Scholar Symposium 2020, Honourable Paper Presenters, Delegates, Members of the 5th Inspirational Scholar Symposium 2020 Working Committee, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Welcome to all of you, distinguished guests, keynote speakers, paper presenters, participants and delegates to the 5th Inspirational Scholar Symposium 2020 organised by the University Teaching and Learning Centre, UTRC, Universiti Utara, Malaysia. The Inspirational Scholar Symposium has entered its 5th year, and it provides a platform for participants to get together and share views on innovation in teaching and learning. I'm pleased to note that there are almost 100 participants in this 2-day conference that will be conducted virtually. This is a platform for participants to share the latest findings on their research in teaching and learning. My heartiest congratulations to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, this year the theme, Embracing Change, Leading Innovation and Creativity, has been chosen in line with the current developments in the world of education today. I would like to relate it to the education atmosphere of the new norm era this year when the COVID-19 outbreak hit the world. The pandemic that has claimed hundreds of thousands of lives around the world has created unrest among communities the world over. Thus, in Malaysia, to curb the spread of this pandemic, the government has announced the Movement Control Order starting from 18 March 2020. During the start of the MCO, almost all citizens were not allowed to leave their homes. People were not permitted to go to work. Students were not allowed to attend schools as well as institutions of higher learning. As Malaysians undergo the MCO or Movement Control Order, they make changes to their daily routine. Now almost everything has to be done from the home. People have begun to work from home, and students too have begun to learn from home. Industrial Revolution 4.0 has afforded the current generation with new means of learning. Therefore, when COVID-19 hit, traditional classes have been replaced by learning online through video conferencing applications such as Zoom, YBhg, MS Teams, Google Hangout, WhatsApp, Google Meet, and various other applications available to support this new normal of teaching and learning. As these applications are considered new by some educators, they too need to be given intensive training to ensure that they can effectively teach their students. Educators also need to learn, explore this new knowledge in order to ensure that the knowledge is shared, thus bringing about maximum impact to students. In line with 21st century learning, the demands of learning while integrating the new norms can somewhat be overwhelming for fellow educators. 21st century learning aims to train students to be more communicative, collaborative, creative, and critical in their thinking. This, of course, requires educators to be more advanced in the field of technology in order for them to share knowledge more effectively. Educators no longer function as people who merely impart knowledge. As a matter of fact, their roles have evolved to become more of moderators who not only teach but educate students on their quest for knowledge. In line with technological advancements, knowledge can be acquired at our fingertips. Therefore, educators provide guidance on how students can gain knowledge from various sources and then present it through special applications for education made available online. Educators who are creative will be able to create a more enjoyable learning environment. For example, students can be asked to find their own topics to be discussed online. As a matter of fact, some book publishers have even digitized textbooks as e-books for online references. This makes it easier for students to make references. Summaries of these e-books can be done up in the form of mind maps through Xmind application. The same task can also be done in groups. In doing so, students not only enhance their communicative skills, they can also hone their leadership skills and teamwork amongst group members. Meanwhile, students' information technology or IT skills will also improve through various other applications such as Keynote when preparing presentation for their assignments. Presentations can also be done digitally by screen sharing. Coming back to the role of moderator, communication between educators and students will not only be limited to face-to-face interaction, but some channels or platforms are also available, namely Telegram, WhatsApp, Google Classroom, or iMessage. This application can help educators to convey information, remind students about assignments, and can also be a platform for question and answer session. There are many applications that can be used by students such as iMovie, Keynote, Google Classroom, and so on. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's means of learning is being discussed and elaborated today. Today's event is one of the many opportunities offered for featuring, sharing, and consolidating innovative ideas. We all have the opportunity to prepare ourselves for tomorrow and to be one of the change agents heading towards the future. Before concluding, I wish to once again express my sincere appreciation to all participants, invited speakers, and the organizing committee for their undivided, unfaltering support in making this a meaningful event a great success. I wish all of you a fruitful and unforgettable experience virtually as we explore the trends in education and make new friends with people with common goals. I hope that you enjoy every precious and exciting moment in this event. May the sharing of knowledge in this conference be beneficial to all and could be shared once you are back in your own atmosphere. Use the concepts that you have gained from this conference to think of some stimulus on the innovations needed to necessitate the challenges which await us all in the not so distant future. On that note, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I now officially declare open the 5th Inspirational Scholars Symposium 2020. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you.